Oh boy, 16 days to Comic-Con. Pop. Yeah, if you're not slightly concerned about any kind of preparation that you've got going for San Diego Comic-Con, well, you're not on your own. Welcome to our little moment of zen where you can just kind of tune out for a moment and just kind of relax as we then pile on the Comic-Con pressure because we've got some bits and pieces to talk about. Hello there, everybody. If you're watching this after the fact, it's because you're not a subscriber. I've got my little banner thing to throw up on the screen, of course. Subscribe, like, notifications, all that fun and games with the old YouTubes and indeed any other social medias that you have to your disposal. Please do hit the notifications. Let us know when it lets you know when we go live, which will be very handy on Thursday because we are going to be talking to possibly my biggest guest of the year, which is Chip Mosier of Distillery, which should be fun. Yeah, really looking forward to talking to him about what Comic-Con means to him, what as a fledgling publisher you need Comic-Con for, what it's like to be awarded for the old Eisners, or at least nominated for the Eisners. So he's going to be in the room for that as well. We've got ourselves Chuck, sorry, already freaking out. Well, understandable. You're going to be slightly busy. That being said, I think we need to kind of catch up before the whole show kicks off because, you know, you, me, and Phaedra, we need to just chill out and have a beer and just kind of catch up. So, Chuck, expect that on the way. Right, stuff to talk about today then. And like I said, we're doing these, by the way, incidental. It's what, 7 o'clock here in the UK. So it's a little bit later than we would usually do, but I got tied up with work. So what can you do? These checking in episodes could be any time. So, you know, it's just when I'm got 10 minutes to kind of talk. I thought that we were going to be talking exclusives portal, but as it happens, there's been a bit of a change to that. So, yeah, let's bring that one up and talk about that because, well, the exclusives. I mean, there is a page for exclusives on the CCI website as is. And indeed, there are some listed. I mean, there's pictures listed for 2024, including rather nice She-Ra piece from Sean Forney, who we have covered. I mean, there's a lot of them and plenty to go through. If I have to, I mean, you have to kind of like scroll down the page and then scroll down the page again. There's a fair trek of Lion's Den. Yeah, there, sorry, very nice. Oh, Toy NK have got themselves some pleasant little plushy things up and running. Cardsmiths, well, Toy NK again with Wednesday convention. Like I say, all of these will probably be up for grabs on the portal. Go through bed icon, a magnetic pin, enamel pin set for Amidala for episode 1. You get the idea. I mean, there's a fair amount of stuff here. But when is this portal going to happen? Or when's it going to open? Well, as it happens, there is another page that's up and running on the CCI website, and it's updated what's happening and when. So, yeah, if we go over to here, it is going to tell you that the exclusive portal opens Tuesday, so tomorrow, Tuesday 9th. It's not going to, well, it says here, it closes on Thursday, July 18th at 12 o'clock on the Thursday. So, what, a week and a bit to get your forms in, at which point you then, like I say, you go into the exclusive portal, you add to cart, and then you add the options for the days and what kind of credit you're going to have for each day. And you then select what company in the booth and what kind of exclusive portal you want to go to. Obviously, everyone's going to go for Lego. Everyone's going to go for Funko. Everyone's going to go for Mattel or whoever. But all of that is up and running. You then allocate your credits as required, spread them out throughout the days and throughout the course of the weekend. You then use them until they're all used up, and then you hit checkout for all your submission, and that will be your exclusive portal up and running. I mean, these pictures here are from the 2022 one, but nothing's changed. And yeah, that is what's going to happen. And when it's going to happen, I mean, you see, you've got the 2023 stuff, and you see what I mean? It's all kind of like a little bit higgledy-piggledy with the actual graphics. But Tuesday is when it all kicks off, and that is the exclusive portal. You can find out more at, if I just bang it up on the screen, because at least then you can see it. If I kill that, because that was from the other day. Thank you very much indeed to Brad and Lisa for joining us on that episode. That was fun. But no, this is the exclusive portal information that you want to go to now. comic-con.org/comic-con or cc/comic-con-exclusives-portal-fac. So all of the information there. Now there is some stuff that I mean, could be showing up, especially when it comes to signings, because, well, the unofficial blog has been mentioning that the portal is going to be opening up today. Obviously, that's been rewritten. But what they did catch is something I caught, and I didn't screen cap like a moron because I thought it was just going to be a permanent page up on the screen. But no, Image did have a page up and running for their schedule. Image Comics are coming back to, or are going to be at CCI, of course, at San Diego Comic-Con. And what they've got is a list of stuff when it comes to their schedules running from Thursday through to Friday. But it's stuff like this. It's the Daniel Warren Johnson ticketed. It's going to be stuff like James Tynan ticketed. Daniel Warren Johnson again, ticketed. Todd McFarlane, ticketed. Now that's either going to be ticketed, organized by Image, or it's going to be part of the exclusive portal. It's going to be something that they've been kind of dealing with. But there we go. If you are lining up for Hall H, or indeed if you are in Hall H on Saturday, well, if you're a Scotty Young fan, you're buggered. Hi, I'm talking about me here. There we go. A couple of cool things that have been posted. Like I say, all of this was snaffled off the actual website before it got taken down. So it probably will go back up in the next day or so. Oh, they've also got panels as well. Scotty is going to be in the building. Heaven knows. Image Comics presents Artists Unleashed with Scotty Young, Darren Warren Johnson, Derek Kim, and moderated by Jim Vasadi. Spotlight on Zoe Thorogood. My word, is she getting fated as the next big thing? Fantastic. I'd love to know what it's actually doing to her mental health, because her mental health is kind of like a major part of her storytelling, and having this kind of spotlight, hell of a thing. No, I'd be curious about that, and I may attend at least one or two of those panels. We've got ourselves into the Massiveverse, Image Comics. Yeah, plenty of Image Comics stuff. So there we go. That's all up and running on the. You can catch that on the unofficial blog, but of course the Image Comics page at some point we'll have that all up and running. Weird Life of V. Always wait a bit before submitting in case there are any last minute exclusives added. Good tip, that. Absolutely good point. Hold off. There may be some last minute additions. Correct. Well done. What else have we got? Some bits and pieces also showed up on Threads as well, which has caught my attention. Very quickly, I'll just show you this because I thought it was cute, which is from Star Wars from Beeline Creative. A bunch of Star Wars related tiki mugs, which I quite liked. Whether they're going to be part of the exclusive portal, I don't know, but they're certainly going to be available on their stand. Yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan, rather cute. I do quite like the Snowtrooper. That's rather cool. You know what? And I've said this to Dan Berry. I've said this to Matt Dunford. I've said this to Chuck. I've never been to a tiki bar. I think a proper one. I want to go to one. I want to have a drink out of a tiki mug in a tiki bar. I'm sure Matt Dunford would have a good pointer on that one. to send me in the right direction. What else we got? Yeah, comment that came in, which I kind of weighed in on before I do the big thing, which came in, which was someone saying, James Gunn, you already said that you won't be attending this year's San Diego Comic-Con since you'll be filming Superman, but can we still expect anything DCU related, creature commandos, or anything else? At the end of the day, there's something that people aren't remembering. There are two people running DC Studios. You've got James Gunn and you got Peter Safran. Peter Safran can rock up. He can do his bit on stage while James is shooting and busy fending off set photographers, which is really starting to get on my nerves. Russ Burlingame, good friend of the podcast. Hello there, Russ. Saying there's also Jim Lee, Tiffany Smith, and any number of other friendly faces of the company to present the panel without Gunn being physically in the building. If he has anything to say, he can have recorded ahead of time in the studio, like he did for the Slate announcement. You see, they can do stuff for Comic-Con, for a WB panel, even for like that half an hour or for an hour, talking about the future of DC Studios, which is a major chunk of what WB will be looking at going forward. I mean, heaven knows their Harry Potter franchise is getting slightly torpedoed by its creator. And I mean, they've got Lord of the Rings as well. Listen, there's stuff they can do. But DC Studios, I think, needs to have a little bit of a spotlight. And it doesn't necessarily have to be James Gunn. So there we go. Right, but the one bit that I quite liked the look of, this was a bit of news, Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. Yay! The welcome party returns. Looking forward to you seeing on Thursday, 25th of July at the Westgate Hotel. Voluntary donation, $20 with CBLDF members for free. Celebrate another year protecting the comic arts and the historic return of EC Comics by Oni Press. I'm tempted to attend this. If I don't get myself a ticket for fandom, I'll be attending this because I've been invited by so many comic creators to go to this particular event. I really should check it out one year. Like a fool, I just don't go. Yeah, up for that. But good to, not only that, but it's good to have the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund actually on Threads. So please do follow them. CBLDF. They are a worthwhile charity or worthwhile event, organization, providing legal support for those comic creators, publishers, anyone involving with comics and comics arts, which are being trampled on in terms of their rights, having books cancelled, having books banned to libraries, having books taken off them when they're crossing the border, that kind of thing. They provide legal advice, they provide lawyers. And no, very, for me, a worthwhile organization. Yes, they have history, but due to the efforts of some very dedicated people, they are turning their legacy around. Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, go find them on Threads, CBLDF, and they've got themselves their first post up about their party. Cool beans. And I think, for me, that's about it. Until we get the exclusive portal up and running and we can actually talk about what we can expect from what is going to be available on the exclusive portal. Yeah, we find that out tomorrow. Very quickly to wrap up, just to say thank you very much indeed to everybody who kind of watched my very small contribution to the London Film and Comic-Con that took place yesterday. Did a couple of reels and live broadcasts on Instagram. It's not something I'm familiar with. I think I posted something along the lines of, does anyone remember Periscope? Just live streaming directly to Twitter was really convenient. It was really handy. I'm even tempted to actually just use StreamYard and go straight to YouTube or Facebook. And that's how you could possibly watch me that way. What do you think? Is Instagram a viable way for you to watch video updates? Is it worthwhile doing the catching up things on Instagram as well? Is it worthwhile just doing video updates on that? Or is it worthwhile doing them on StreamYard to YouTube and Facebook? Which is the best platform for you? Which platform would you prefer for me to put video content up when it comes to Comic-Con this year. I'd go do my best to actually live stream a lot. God, honestly, with Twitter, it was just so much easier. Bang in a title, hit live, and it was just built into the platform. It was great. And then Periscope died, and live streaming died, and all of the Twitter died. So yeah, Toy Fan is joining us for for the first time for a while. Hi Leonard, how are you? I'm fine. I'm a little bit disheveled because it's been, like I say, a long week. Yesterday was a long day, so thank you very much indeed for everyone who did watch the bits and pieces I put up regarding LFCC yesterday. Solicitor Smeg, I'm not even going this year, and I have anxiety about no Funko exclusives. There's a list. The Funko stuff is kind of announced there yet, but actually getting hold of a Funko place in line it's like rocking horse poo. Yeah, anyone who puts all of their chips into Funko with the exclusives portal, hey, that's your call, and however dedicated you may be, that's how the way it works. But that's us. Thank you very much indeed for watching us for this little 10 minutes. Back again tomorrow. Please do join us as we do this every day leading up to certainly when I fly, which will be a week next Wednesday. And then we're back doing it again on Thursday morning, certainly on the West Coast. So it's going to be around this time, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT, or a little bit later as this one has been. But thank you very much indeed for joining us on this one. No titles, no credits. It's just straight in and diving into a little bit of a countdown as we get ourselves ready. 16 days to go, just over 2 weeks. Don't forget as well, we are going to be doing panels this weekend as well. So when we do these, we are going to be doing a little bit more of an extended one on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as we get ourselves the panel announcements for this year's show. It's going to be a busy old week, isn't it? Okay. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for another catching up. I'll see you soon. Bye.